Hey guys, Master Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so we went through the EZA this morning on the stream, and now we're going to show off the fully rainbowed level 140 SA15 physical Goku Black on the new Realm of Gods team using double Zamasu leads. So he doesn't have the highest defense, but we can see what sort of attack stats we can get him up to. Now obviously he is a nuker. We are taking on Boss Rush 8 because we go up against the future Gohan as the first fight. And obviously the Goku Black EZA gives him an extra little bonus when you're fighting against Goku family enemies. So let's have a quick look and see what his turn 1 attack stat is. I'm sure in this first phase he'll tank well, but of course he's going to get super attacked. Oh well, there you go, double digits from a super. So basically he still lowers attack, but he now greatly lowers attack and defense with his super attacks. So that's really useful, especially for things like Super Battle Road. I will be doing a Super Battle Road video with him probably tomorrow. I guess we'll probably do Realm of Gods. We could do Patara. I guess it doesn't really matter which, but let me know in the comments if there's a particular stage that you would prefer to see. But so let's get one of these Zamasus floated off so we can link them up together. So one of the big things is, as it says in the title, this Goku Black is still better on Global. So when he released on JP originally, when the unit first came out, I don't know if the banner wasn't as hype for people, or it didn't make a lot of money, or I don't know, maybe there was just a lot of negative feedback after he was released. So when he came out on Global, they added the Extreme Class Key +3 to him as a passive. So they turned him into a key support unit, which then of course made him much more useful on all of the teams that you could use him on back in the day. So his EZA, we were interested to see what sort of thing they would do. Would they keep that on? Would the rest of his EZA be the same? And what's really cool is they've added all the stuff that they gave to him on JP as part of his EZA, but then they've also kept the Extreme Class Key +3. So just by that merit alone, he's better than he is on JP. But something that somebody pointed out on the stream, and you can see this for yourself on the wiki, if we actually look at his stats when fully rainbowed, he actually has higher HP and a higher attack stat on Global as well. So he's basically just better all around. And yeah, look, we've lowered his attack. We picked up a ton of orbs, so we're not taking any damage. So yeah, he's a very good unit. I'm going to be putting him onto the team for the attempts at the future no items run. Because obviously lowering attack and defense is really good. I gave him a little bit more additionals than I would a normal physical unit, because you want him to get those additional supers, get those double attack lowers. So for his passive, he has the 3 key to all allies and of course himself. The main bulk of his passive now is attack and defense 15% per key sphere obtained, and he gets 1 key with each attack received up to 5. I really don't know why they did that. That seems like an LR passive, because he only ever needs 12 key to super attack. He gives himself 3 from his passive anyway. So as long as you put him on a team where the leader has 3 key, he only needs 3 key to super anyway. And once he's been hit 3 times, that's it. He's instant supering without picking up any orbs. So seems a bit weird, but hey, I mean, it means you don't ever have to worry about picking up orbs for supering. But the weird thing about that is you want to pick up loads of orbs with him because he's a nuker. So that part of his passive has always seemed really odd to me. You could take that out and it would literally make no difference to the unit whatsoever, but there you go. But the reason we went up against the Goku family enemy, the second part of his passive is randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, so it'll just be a colour picked at random, and then he gets an additional 5% attack and defense per orb obtained. So both of those are against the Goku family enemy only. So we'll change a bunch of orbs to rainbow, and then that additional 5% means he's getting 20% attack and defense per orb obtained. So if you think about it, especially with the fact that we're changing orbs to rainbow, so it makes it easier to pick up a long chain of them, you only have to pick up 5 and he's already got 100% attack and defense. And considering he has pretty decent stats and lowers the enemy's attack, obviously he's going to tank really well. So one thing I really like to do with him, and we can see it here in action if he doesn't actually take out Gohan, but a really cool rotation to run on this team now is have the physical Goku Black with the AGL Zamasu. because Goku Black will lower the enemy's attack with his super, and then the AGL Zamasu obviously has that built-in damage reduction for tanking, and then he will take less damage from the following attacks thanks to the attack lower from Goku Black. So that's been working out sort of well on the runs that I've been trying on the future Super Battle Road stage, but obviously I tried a couple of runs of that on the stream, so if you were there, you know that regardless of how well we seem to be doing on that stage, we always get some sort of wonky RNG at the end and it all goes horribly wrong. So one thing I did do, I did it for Trunks and Zamasu when I did their showcases. I did bring the orb changing item that will change a bunch of orbs to physical and give an extra attack boost, just so we can see in what will probably be the final turn just what sort of ridiculous attack stat we could get him up to. Because obviously orb changing items work so well with nukers anyway. I mean, that's kind of the point of the nuking like mechanic, but those ones that give the additional attack boost per orb obtained just ramp up that ability even more, because obviously he's getting 20% per orb obtained anyway, and then the item makes it like an extra 5%. So he's going to be doing a ridiculous amount of damage, and of course he will take no damage in return. So fortunately we managed to just get through the turn without killing Gohan. Of course the Kai dodged the normal attack but not the super attack. So right, let's see. I wonder what ones are going to change. We're obviously going to kill him. He's got barely any health, but let's see what we get. We obviously want the green. Oh, okay. Well, we brought 2. You don't get the extra 5% attack per key sphere obtained. That's what the does not stack refers to, but it does still change random orbs. So, come on, change the greens. Okay, well, we didn't change the greens, but we're going to pick up, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, with his passive and that extra, that's 250% to attack and defense from picking up all of those orbs. So let's see. We've got Topo on the rotation for the support as well. I believe it's 35%. So yeah, obviously he's going to take no damage. And then what attack stat can we get him up to? 4.4 million, which is pretty good. Like, he's not a unit that you're going to see hitting millions of attack stat normally. So that is actually a pretty decent showing for him. Who's the next? Oh, the next guy along is Goku. I wonder if we can... Actually, yeah, if we can avoid the Dokkan attack in this first turn, we can get a Dokkan attack with him in the second turn as well and see what that's looking like. I guess I shouldn't have used both of the items, but... so we don't want to get the Dokkan attack this turn. Well, actually, we're not that close to getting it. If I can get those, and then, yeah, if I just grab this one for Rose on the end here. There we go. So we're right on the brink. We can get the Dokkan attack with Goku Black next turn. So, yeah, overall, I think he's very, very good. He's definitely one of the better EZAs, just for the fact that there's not a lot of other base form Goku Blacks. There's the Int one, of course, who is the Time Traveler's leader. But he's always been considered quite underrated. You're mainly only going to be using him for the fact that he is the Time Traveler's leader. I think on things like Realm of Gods, Patara, outside of the Legendary Goku event, where you can make full use of the fact that you can get his transformation and you can get all of that defense stacking, I think in most cases you're probably going to want to run this physical one over him, even if you run him off rotation as a support unit. I mean, I guess he does only give key support, which on a lot of the teams that he's on, you don't really need. But especially on things like Super Battle Road, having an off-rotation unit that lowers attack is very, very useful. So, like I said, I recommend giving him a little bit more of a balance towards additionals rather than crits. And then, yeah, as long as you can fire off a couple of attack-lowering super attacks, he's going to do really well for your team in some of those harder modes. So let's see what we can do here. We've got the 40% support Kai on rotation, so with her buff and those orbs we picked up, taking no damage even with type disadvantage. And then let's see what we can get here with the Dokkan attack. We've got a nice slow Dokkan bar, so let's see what we can do here. So yeah, his attack stat is at 2.5 million, and we didn't pick up a ton of orbs. We didn't use any items, so that was a very realistic representation of the amount of orbs that you could pick up. So 2.5, with a support unit is very, very good. And then, wow, crit for just over 6 million damage. So I think we'll leave it at that. That is a pretty good showcase of how useful he can be. Obviously, Dokkan events are a lot easier. But like I said, we will take him into Super Battle Road probably for tomorrow's video. So let me know what you think of the awakening for Goku Black down in the comments. Have you gone through the EZA already? It definitely was one of the easier ones. I feel like it's one of those ones that it won't be too difficult to get to like stage 100. Which for people who always comment on how much Zenny I have, that's how I do that, is I constantly go as far as I can in the EZAs, and all that gives you past stage 30 is Hercule statues. So that's why I always have so much. But yeah, let me know what you think of this guy. I'm definitely going to be using him on most of the teams that he can fit on, especially for the Super Battle Road runs. So yeah, very impressed with how he's turned out post EZA, and he's better on global. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The links are in the description below, as well as the link for my Teespring. Check out the Ningen Club merch, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.